Okay, this is video 2 of 2, and I've put up the tarp, pinched it as a pitch tent. It's a pretty big tent, and as you can see, it's camouflage. This is, my preference, because if I'm going to be surviving, I don't want any intruders coming up on my camp causing trouble. So it's a relatively big tent, so you could probably fit 2 or 3 people off in here, and then you have enough room for your bug out bag and whatnot. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna look down the center, and I've got my tent floor in there, and I've got another tarp that I could use and make a bigger tent floor, but I just wanted to do this one for like a single man tent, and then you can put your boots to the side over here or over on that side, and then put your bag behind that, and you can put quite a bit of gear in there. It's real roomy, and you're gonna get pretty good sleep. So but yeah, it's a camouflage tent, but I've got one more stage to this camo, and it would be to put shinri over it, to put tree branches and whatnot over it to further your camouflage. You can also use the other tarp that I have. I would also use that if it was really, really cold. I could put that over over my sleeping bag and use it as a heat trap to trap heat in, so that I can sleep during the cold. Another trick is to layer up your clothing and go ahead and wear a good substantial amount of clothing and sleep with your clothes on, boots and all, really. So, but yeah, that's a pitch tent, and I've got stakes in the ground just like a conventional tent, but this is just your quick survival tent, real quick. If you wanted to, what you could do is take this stake and move it down one to this hole here, and then make you a flap for doors, if you wanted to do that on both ends. So that is the basics of making a survival tent out of tarps and 550 paracord. You can also use a conventional camouflage rope, climbing rope, but in essence, this is what's going to keep you warm and everything like that. I'll come back and I'll show you what I mean by making flaps for doors shortly. Okay, we're back. I've made somewhat of a semi-door. That's all you really need. But see how I've folded it inward here. I folded it inward. If you wanted to, you could actually cut your tarp for about a foot on the top down the ridge, and then actually make doors. But I really don't want to do that. I want to keep mine intact. I'm not worried about doors at this point, just as long as it keeps me dry and warm. My next video will be a lean-to shelter, and I'll show you how to do a lean-to shelter in my next video with the same tarp and tarp flooring. Alright, thanks for watching.